All right, Mr. Plesac.
Put me on the spot.
All-time save leaders, right?
Yes.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Yes.
So what do you think the Brew Crew should do?
Starting pitching. Dan, I look back at last year, and I think they shocked the baseball world. 5.5-game lead going into the All-Star break. And I thought the Cubs, I don't want to say beat the Brewers to the punch when they acquired Quintana, but I thought that was the difference. I think it shot some life into the Cubs. He had a great start, 12 strikeouts, his first start against the Orioles. With that said, you look at the Brewers, 86 and 76, 10 games over 500. I think they, along with the Minnesota Twins, were the biggest surprise for me. I think what hurt the Brewers going down the stretch the last 3 weeks, starting pitching. Jimmy Nelson went down, diving back into first base, hurt his shoulder. They need a guy. They need somebody that can eat up some innings. And two guys jump out to me. One via the free agent market. I don't think the Brewers want to spend that Jake Arrieta kind of money. But we heard today that Alex Cobb turned down a deal with the Cubs. I think Alex Cobb would be a terrific fit for the Brewers. Now, I don't know what the length is. I don't know what the years would be. If he turned down a 3-year proposal from the Cubs, I would assume, Dan, he's looking for 4 years, somewhere around the 17, 18 million a year plus. This is an experienced guy all the way back from Tommy John surgery. I think he would be a great option. And then the other one via the trade, not only another Ray, Chris Archer. I don't think the last couple of years we've seen the best that Chris Archer has to offer. Great two-pitch mix. I want to say two because he needs to incorporate that changeup a little bit more. To me, he's a fastball. He's hard. He's hard fastball, hard slider.
Separation speed.
He needs some separation. But with that said, there's tremendous upside. And he could learn to change up the split.
And too, is that the Brewers now, they have 7 prospects in the top 100. They have the ammunition. They've done a great job collecting talent to be able to pull a deal like this together to meet a lot of the Rays' needs, as you can see by the names on this board. So that's a great call, Danny. And both of those guys kind of solidify their rotation. I also think they need to look hard about bringing Neil Walker back. I thought he was a stabilizing influence on their club, and then using Jonathan Villar all over the field as a kind of super utility player.
To me, they were the surprise of the National League. Going to the American League, Twins. What do you think the Twins need to do?
Really not different than what Anthony said in his response to Heidi. The one piece I would add would be a veteran influence on that club. I know they've talked to Mike Napoli. I'm a big Matt Holliday guy. I don't know Mike. There's probably some similarities there. You know, Matt's injury last year wasn't a physical injury. It was an illness. He was playing and performing very well up to that point in time. But these guys are both stabilizing leaders in a clubhouse that can still continue to show what is a very young team. Okay, boys, this is how we need to go to be able to win. In addition, they need to shop at the top of the market for starting pitcher. And Darvish, they have Berrios, just not enough. They've got depth guys. They need some more impact guy. And I'd love to see them add somebody into their pen right now like an Addison Reed. I know I love spending other clubs' money, but this club is really, really positioned right now to contend with the Indians if they make the right moves this winter.
Are you buying that Berrios is taking that next step? He's going to be in front of the rotation guy?
I am, but I would not expect him to actually be the guy that has to start for him opening day. I still would love to see him starting the 3rd game of the season.
Milwaukee, Minnesota. Heidi, back to you. We've got everything figured out.